So hello guys, welcome to A Square Zone, and today we'll be covering the math portion of NTSE, and the concept we'll be covering today is calendar. So I did a poll in my Telegram group. There we got the most difficult topic. The majority says that it's calendar. So we'll be completing calendar in one video, and trust me, you'll get each and everything about calendar. So we have to learn only just one topic. That's the odd number, and we will see what's that. So let's begin. If you're not joined our Telegram group, the link is in the description. You can join the Telegram group right now. So moving forward. So here, solving the problem on calendar. Remember following the steps. Okay. So first, what we have to do is if we solve any calendar portion, so we need to have an odd day. So what is an odd day? So in a given period, the number of, here you can see. So I'll show you clearly. You can see the portion here. So here it is, the odd days. So in a given period, the number of days more than the complete week are called an odd days. So in the simple, so let's understand it in simple words. So here you can say that it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, put the Sunday here. So if you say that the first day is Sunday, if the first day is Sunday, now the second day will be Monday, third day will be Tuesday, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So what we will say that it in this week there is no odd day. So what's odd day? That when a week completes and the leftover days are known as odd days. So let me show you something more simple. So here we are having 8 days. Just imagine we are given 8 days in the questions. So here we have completed our week here. 7 days are completed. 1 week is completed. Now there is 1 day left. So the 8th day will be our odd day. So here what's the number of odd days? Odd days is 1. So okay, just let me clear it out. Yeah. So here odd number of days is 1. So but what we need in this type of question, these type of questions, we are given mostly 1 day, like this day is Tuesday. So tell me what will be the day after 100 days. So what we will do, we'll find 100 days odd day. What are the number of odd days in 100? So how to find it? Let's not go with 100 first. Let's go with the 21st. So if we are given that there are 20 days and we need to find out the odd day. So how we'll find it? So for that concept, we'll be using odd days formula. How to find odd days? So how to find out odd days? Let me tell you. You have to divide it by 7 and go for the remainders. So we will divide 20 divided by 7, and if we will go for the remainders, we will get 27, 14, and we will get 6 as remainder. Okay, because 7 to 14. So we will get 6 as remainder. So 6 are the number of odd days over here. So if we are given that 20 is Tuesday, so we will add 6 days into it. So it's 20. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Then the next day will be Monday. So the gap between 20 days will be a Monday. So to make it much clear, let's go with an example. It says that if first day, like it says that if first day of a week, first day of a week is Tuesday, what will be the third day of the week? So that's a very simple question, but to understand the concept, we can go through this. So here are the first day is Tuesday. So the first day is Tuesday, we got it. So we know the second day will be, it's obvious, it's Wednesday. And the third day will be, then again, it's very obvious, it's Thursday. We got our answer. But this was a very small duration. If we'll get like 100 days, 200 days, 100 years, 500 years, then how will you find it out? So when you divide, you have to find 3 days. You are given the first day. Now, find the difference between the days you are given. Like I'm in the first, like here, just like I had the first day. I need to find the third day. So I will do 3 minus 1, that will give me 2. Okay, now 2. Now I will find the number of odd days in 2. So number of odd days, what I told you is 2 divided by 7, and we have to find the remainder. This is the remainder symbol. We need to find the remainder. This is the percentage symbol, but we use it as a remainder in maths and coding. So 2 divided by 7, we'll get remainder as 2 only. So we know it's 2. So if you remember, what was the day? It was Thursday. And the first day was Tuesday. Tuesday plus 2 is Thursday. This same concept you can apply for a large number of days or periods. So let's go for another here. Please give me a second. Example, here you can see the example. Every year divisible by 4 is a leap year. We know that every year divisible by 4 is a leap year here. If we know, if it is not a century. Now let me tell you what is century. Century basically, just let me remove it all, so we can move further. Yeah. So if it is not a century. Now what's a century? In the case of century, 100 is a century, as we all know. In the cricket we can say in normal language, 100 is also 100 is a century, 200 is a century, 300 is also a century, 400 is also a century, and 500 is also 600, 700. These are centuries. So these numbers, what you do to find out the odd number, what we do to find out the leap year? We divide the number by 4, like 2020. Like this year we know that 2020, like 2020. So what's 2020? 2020 is a leap year. How we know it? We just divided it by 4. If it's perfectly divisible, then it's 2020 is a leap year. We know 2019 is not a leap year because it's not getting divided completely divided by 4. So if you need to find of a century year, if you need to find out, you can't do this phenomena of dividing by 4. For centuries, like 100 years, 100 will be divisible by 4, but it's not a leap year. We all know. 200 will be divisible by 4. It's not a leap year. 400 is a leap year and divisible by 4 too. So in this case, what we have to do for the numbers which include centuries, we need to divide them by 400. Okay, so we need to divide the numbers by 400. The numbers which include centuries, we need to divide them by 400. Here you can see in this portion, every fourth century that is divisible by 400 is a leap year. So for centuries, we need to divide them with 400 to check whether it's a leap year or not. And no other century is a leap year. Only the numbers which are divisible by 400 are the centuries, and are the centuries which are leap years. So example, each of them. Here you can see each of them. Yeah, each of them. 1948, now 2004, 1676, etc. has been a leap year. We know that they are divisible by 4. Now here, each of them, 400, 800, 1200, 600, 1600, 2000, as I told you, these are centuries. So these are divisible by 400. So these are also the leap years. Now none of these are leap years because these are neither centuries. If they are centuries, then we will divide them with 400. But these are not centuries. These are normal years, but they are not divisible by 4 too. So that means these are not leap years. Now what is an ordinary year? That's a very simple concept. A leap year which has 365 days, we know. Now what's an ordinary year? So ordinary year has 365 years. Every year rather than the leap year is an ordinary year. So I hope it's clear. Now here, moving forward, counting the odd days. How to count the odd days? Odd days is the only concept you have to study in this portion, calendar, and this is the main concept. If you get this concept, then the whole chapter is complete. Now in ordinary year, as I told you, the number of days you have to divide it by, like we took the example of 20 divided by 7, and we got remainder 6. So number of days you got, you have to divide it by 7, and the remainder will be the number of odd days, and you can add it to the given day, and you will get the required date. We'll do some advanced question too. So let's move further. In this case, let me erase this all. Yeah. So here we have a number of odd days in number of 365 days, number of odd days. So we know 365 days is a year, is a whole year. That means, so 365 days, as you can see, is 52 weeks plus 1 day. So we have completed 52 weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we have made a group of 7, 7, 7, 7. That it's, so in other words, we can say like 365 divided by. That's a simple concept we'll be using here. So 365 divided. So yes, as I told you, 365 will be divided by 7, and here it's written 52. You can see. So what's 52? So 52 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. If we divide 365, that's 1 year, with 7 we will get 1 odd day, and this odd day represents if the first day of the year is Monday, then the next day will be plus 1, that's Tuesday. So I hope it's clear. The first day is Monday and the second day will be plus 1. This is an ordinary year. This ordinary year has 365 days. Now we know that the next year, that's a leap year, has 1 more day. That's a clear concept. We have read it in earlier classes. So the year, like 365. So we have 365 days here, but in that we have 366 days. So what this 366 days represents? So here, if we have 1 day left, so what and we are adding plus 1 to make it a leap year. So we will be having 2 days left in the leap year. So the leap year will be having 2 odd days. So here, if you divide 366, that's a leap year. A leap year, number of days in leap year, by 7, we'll be getting a quotient as 52 and a remainder as 2. There are number of two odd days. That means if the first day of the year is Monday, then the last day will be plus 2. I hope it's making sense. Not the last day, next year, just the same day, first day of the next day will be plus 2. That's Monday, that's Tuesday, next day will be Wednesday. Okay, so this number of days represents the gap between the 2 days. Like I have been asked, this year's first day is Monday, what will be the next year's first day? So I know there are 366 days in between, and these 360 days, the odd number of days is 2, because 52 weeks are already completed. So we are not considering that because 52 weeks are completed. We have only 2 days that's are odd, so we need to add them only. So this first day was Monday, the gap is between them is 366. This will be plus 2, that's Tuesday and Wednesday. So I hope it's clear. It's pretty much clear. Now here, before moving forward, let's get rid of this. Yeah. So the next is similarly each one. Okay. Then that's a very easy concept. Let me tell you clearly. Here, 100 years is equals to 76 ordinary years. In 100 years. We're talking about 100 years, not 100 months. 100 years, there are 76 ordinary years. I already told you what's ordinary years. It's not a leap year, it's an ordinary year. That's 76 ordinary years plus 24 leap years. There are 24 leap years, as we know. Now, we know that in every ordinary year, there is 1 odd day. So, there will, in 100 years, there will be 76 odd days. Plus, in every leap year, there are 2 odd days. Plus 24. Now, what will be 24? 24 into 2, because there are 2 odd days. So, 24 into 2, that will give you 48. It's clear? Now, here, 48 we are having. So, there are total these number of odd days in 100 years, and that's equal to 124, sorry, that's 124 odd days, 124 odd days. But 124 odd days, we can make more groups. We can make more groups out of this 124 of 7, 7, 7, 7. We just need to eliminate group of 7, 7, 7. The left number of days are the odd days, and we have to add it to the day given in the question. So here it's 124. So now what we do, we can divide it. 124 is equals to, you can see here, is equals to 17 weeks plus 5 days. Okay, 17 weeks. We will make more 17 groups of 7 by dividing by 7, and we will left with remainder 5 there. So the odd number of days is 5 in 100 years. You have to learn this. You can't solve this anywhere in the question paper, but it will consume time. So you can just remember this, that in 100 years there are 5 odd days. Okay, here you are having the marks. So 100 years you are having 5 odd days. Same pattern applies for 200 years. 200 years you are having 3 odd days. Now I will say 100 years 5, and we will double it, and this will become 10. So if this will become 10, So we can make one more group out of it of 7. We'll have 7, and then we'll be left with remainder, it's 3. Okay, so we have 3 odd days. Now in 300 years, we'll be having 1 odd day. How? If 100 it's 5, then into 3, that's 300 years, and we'll be having 15, and we can divide it by 7, the remainder will be 1, that means 1 odd day. And same applies for 400 years, we have 0 odd day. Because we'll having 5 into 4, that's going to be 20. 5 into 4, it's going to be 20. But there's a plus 1. Why? Because the 400th year is also a century. As I told you, it's a leap year. 400 century years, so it's also leap year. This will plus 1. So it will go 21. 21 divided by 7, it's going to be 0. Don't need to understand it. It's a little bit higher. If this is high time, you just to give the practice test papers, and you just need to do practice. No need to get deeper into concept. Just learn this, which I'm showing you here, or you can take screenshot. So this is the main phenomena. We are going to use the question. So you can take the screenshot of this section. Okay, done. Moving forward. Similarly, 800 years, 1200 years, and 1600 years, 2000 years has 0 odd day. So you have to remember this. The year 800, the year 1200. As you know, the years are starting from 0, and we will come from 0 to 400. We know that 400 years have 0 odd days. And what will be the first day of the first day of the world? That will be Monday. That's quite clear. We know the first day is Monday, second is Tuesday, and the last day is Sunday. That's the week. Don't start the week with the Sunday. The week always starts with the Monday. So the first day will be Monday. So what will be the 400th day? After the 400 first day, after the gap of 400. You know the 400 have 0 odd days. So the gap is 0, so it will be again Monday. Okay, got my point? So moving forward, here, so same applies with 800, because also divisible by 400. Now, because if you will complete 400, then there will be Monday, and if you will add more 400, that will become 800. It's again Monday. Okay, so I hope it's pretty much clear. Now moving forward, same applies with 1200 and 1600 and 2000. 2000, 20,000, sorry, 2000, yeah. 20,000 it also applies. Now, 1st January, that's 1 AD was Monday, as I told you. 1st January, 1 AD, so first day of the world was Monday. Therefore, we must count the days from Sunday. Okay, that is Sunday for 0 days. Sunday is 0 days. First day is Monday. I told you, first day is Monday. Don't start the week with Sunday. Sunday is 0. Okay, if you are getting, if you are dividing anything and if you are getting 0, that means Sunday. If you are dividing and you are getting the odd number of days 1, that means Monday. I'm talking about when it's starting from the starting of the world. If the question is like, what is the date, like 17 August 2004. What was the day on 17 August 2004? So we need to count it from the first day of the year. Okay? So moving forward, February is an ordinary year, gives no odd day, but in a leap year gives 1 odd day. February in an ordinary year gives no odd day. We know there are 28 days in February. In February there are no odd days. 28 divided by 7, the remainder will be 0. But in leap year we have 29 days in February. 29 divided by 7, there will be 1 odd day. I hope it's clear. So moving forward, now here's question. What, you can take a screenshot, pause the video and try to do it yourself. What was the week? What day of the week was 20th June 1837? This is going to be a simple question. So let me start solving it for you here. So here's how to solve that question which I told you. First, as I told you, the number of years we need to find out. So number of years, 20th June, we know we can divide it in this format. This is the best way to do this. Okay, so try to divide it. So try to divide it. We can divide it in 1837 years plus 20 days of June. Okay, we can divide it in this form. 1837 years plus 20 days of June. Now we can divide 1837 years into 1600 years are given. 1600 are given no odd days, because you know 1600 years have no odd days. You got divisible by 400. 400 has no odd days. So 1600 years has no odd days. So till 1600 we have 0 odd days. Now we need to go to 200 years more. We will add 200 years and 3 odd days. Now we reach to 1800 years total. We have completed and we have achieved 3 odd days till now. Okay, now 36 years. So the question says 37. Why are we taking 36? Because 36 years are only completed. We have started 37 years and we have reached only till 20th June. We have not completed the 37th year. We have only completed 36 years. So we will take first 36 years and then we will add 27 June dates. Okay, so we have 3 odd years till 1800. Now we have 36 years more. In 36 years, there are 27 ordinary years and 9 leap year. You have to count it manually. You can count it and divide it by 4. You will get it. So 27 odd years plus 27 ordinary years plus 9 leap year. Or you can say it is 3 odd days. How? Because 27 odd years, that means per year have 1 odd day. So 27 odd days. 9 into 2, because leap years have 2 odd days. So 9 into 2 will be 18. 18 plus 27 divided by 7 will give you a remainder of 3. Okay, so that means you have 3 odd days. So how many odd days now we have in total? 3 plus 3. So we have 6 odd days in total. Okay, so till 1836 we have 6 odd days. So I hope it's clear. Till 1836 we have 6 odd days till now. Now moving forward, from 1st January to 20th June. Now we have to solve it from 1st January to 20th June. There are 3 odd days. Now how to find this out? Now to find this out, you need to count. From 1st January to last 4th January we have 31 days. Now same in the Feb we have 28 days. Okay, in the Feb we have 28 days. Now next month again 31 days. Till then you have to count till June. Till June you will count, not 20th June. You will count till June and then add 20 to it, because there are only 20 days completed, not whole June is completed. Then add 20 to it and divide it by 7. You will get the remainder of 3. So you need to count this value manually, because it's a small value. You can count it manually. You can count years. You can count years. So we have 3 odd days. And that's 3 odd days. Now January has 3 odd days. We know. How we know? 31 divided by 7 will be 31 divided by 7 will be easily, remainder will be 3, because it's 28 plus 3. February has 0 odd days. We know 28 divided by 7 is 0. 0 odd days. March has 3, 31 divided by 7, same concept. April has 2, 30 divided by 7, has 2 remainder. May again 3, and June we have completed only 20 days. So 20 divided by 3 gives a remainder of 6, and the total number of remainder and odd days will be 17. Okay, and now we can, in 17 we can also make, still we can make two groups. So we can divide 17 by 7. You have to reach the minimum value you can reach. So we can again divide 17 by 7, and you will be getting a value of 2. Okay, 17 divided by 7, it's going to be 14. Sorry, you will get a value of 3. 14, 15, 16, and 17. So now we know we are already having 6 odd days. We got 3 more. What is 6 plus 3? It's 9. 9, we can get one more group of 7. If 9 we can get one more group of 7, we will be left with 2 odd days. And now let me tell you what this 2 means. Now this is our final answer because we have completed all the days. Okay, now we have 2 odd days, and this 2 odd days means like the first day is Monday and the second day will be Tuesday because we are counting from starting. Okay, so if 2, then it's Monday, Tuesday. So the day will be Tuesday. I hope it's clear. If it's not clear, you can rewind the video and check it once more because it's not that difficult question.